Welcome to my YouTube channel, Love for Intuitive Astrology. My name is Michelle and I'm an intuitive astrologer. I combine my knowledge of astrology with my intuition, and this will be reflected in this video. So this month, on the 21st of July, we're going to have the second full moon in Capricorn at 29 degrees and 8 minutes. And this is what I'm going to cover today. I'm going to start with a general reading about this full moon, and then I'm going to specify them for each and every single sign. I always recommend you to watch your sun sign and your rising sign. And if you want, you can also watch your moon sign. And if you want to know more specifically about your chart, or you want to book a reading, you find my email in the description box below. I also launched a new website. It's still a little bit in the making, but I have a booking program. You will see that I will not do readings until August because I'm moving, so I have a lot of stuff to do. So I'm going to do readings again from August. So if you're not able to book July, this is the reason why, okay? Because a lot of changes are happening. And if you've seen that in my last video, I'm going to start a bed and breakfast in the north, and I'm going to do retreats, intuitive astrology retreats, and I'm so excited for that because it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be in the nature, and it's a place where people can fully come to themselves. It's a very high energy spot, and there's only a few houses around. It's really secluded, so I'm very excited about that. Plus we're gonna be able to have access to fresh foods. We have a lot of trees, a huge garden. So anyway, stay tuned. I will show you around in August, and you will see more of it, right? And I'm also going to announce when the first retreat is going to happen. If you're interested in that, that will happen in the north of Spain. So if everything is set and done, I'm going to show you around, okay? But let's talk about this full moon. This is the second full moon in Capricorn, right? It's at 29 degrees. We had an early degree full moon on the 21st of June, and the story is continuing, okay? There is something that you're going to transform, and this is because this full moon is in a conjunction with Pluto. And Pluto transforms everything it touches. So be aware that there might be some emotions coming up, right? And this could have to do with things that happened in the past, right? So Pluto is in retrograde. So this more has to do with the past, maybe cycles from the past regarding to your parents, okay? Because the moon is related to your mother. But Capricorn is the sign of the father, okay? And the moon rules Cancer. So if any patterns related to your family, they will come up, or any emotions that you're carrying for a family member, ancestral patterns, stuff like that can come up, okay? So if you're feeling an overflow of emotions or intensity, this is where it could potentially come from, okay? And Pluto takes out the emotions that are already in your body, okay? This is not something that just happened, right? Pluto rules the underworld. Everything that's hidden from you, okay, can come to the surface. And Pluto rules Scorpio, so that's the 8th house, which is all about cycles. This is about rebirth, death and rebirth. So let your emotions guide you. If you're angry, let it out in healthy ways, okay? Do some sports, do some meditation. This is a really good time to reflect and really turn inward, okay? We also have this full moon in a trine with the sun, in a trine with Neptune, and the moon is in a sextile with Neptune, okay? So there's a lot of inward energy, there's a lot of dreamy energy, but also there could be some huge breakthroughs. because the month of July has a lot of Uranus energy, and Uranus is sudden. It can be impulsive. It's unpredictable, right? It rules the sign of Aquarius, the 11th house, which is about innovation, everything related to the future. How can we innovate? How can we make life easier for everyone, right? And these could be like sudden ideas that are out of the box. And may it be that Mercury, which is in Leo, is in a square with Uranus, okay? So in the highest form, you're gonna have a lot of great ideas, okay? Sudden ideas. And I'm hearing like an alarm outside, so pay attention. Pay attention to your ideas, because they could be quite transformative for your future, okay? On the other side, Uranus is unpredictable, so watch out with what you say. You could be saying something sudden, because Uranus is in a conjunction with Mars, and Mars is passion. It's feisty almost, right? It's about action, and also this could be anger. And Mars already went in the sign of Gemini, which is also communication, okay? So a few things that can happen here is you can say something that might hurt someone, or someone is saying something to you that might hurt you, okay? At the same time, there could be some power cuts, internet, electricity. There could be some disturbance there with Uranus. That could be some thunder, okay? This could be the whole month, like some extreme thunder in some places. And also, like I said in my previous video, and this is especially before this full moon as well, because we have Uranus and Mars, and I predicted a volcanic eruption. And if you look at Italy, you can see already there's a lot of disturbance with the volcanoes already, because Taurus is Mother Earth, Uranus is unpredictable, and Mars is fire. It's explosions, okay? So on the worst case, it's explosions of anger, okay? It's sudden and unpredictable. So make sure that, you know, later, if you regret your outburst, that you're gonna talk about it. And you could also just suddenly change your mind, okay? Because Mercury is thoughts. And you could suddenly be like, no, actually, I don't want to do that. No, actually, I don't want to do this. So there will be a sign of impulsive choices, okay? So make sure, does this come from the gut feeling, right? Sometimes you need to have this breakthrough or breakdown, okay? Because this is gonna lead you to the next chapter. So whatever it is, okay, if you regret your outburst, talk about it. But sometimes you need it in order to make certain decisions that are going to help you to in the future, because Uranus is futuristic, is thinking about the future, okay? And Mars is going to slowly move now. It's still at 12-degree difference, but it's slowly going to move towards Jupiter, which is in Gemini. So people are gonna be more talkative than usual, okay? You will already see more communication happening. People are going to travel, going to be more passionate about traveling. Now, Gemini is not the sign that's gonna travel far, okay? Unless that's indicated in your chart. So watch your sign, or your ascendant, or your moon sign, okay? Just to make sure, you know, if you have Jupiter in the 9th house, for example, you will go far or overseas, most likely, okay? But in general, Gemini rules the 3rd house, which is not really about far away travels. It's more about travels that are in your own country or not very far away, okay? Yeah, so we do have this full moon in an aspect with Uranus as well. So everything has a shadow aspect and a good aspect. And I always want to talk about both. I don't want to do fear mongering, because I want people to be self-aware enough to make the decision what this these aspects are going to be for them, right? And that's why I do intuitive astrology, because the astrology can indicate things, but how does it work for you? Because everyone is going to deal with the planets in different ways. Each sign has good aspects and shadow aspects. So, you know, we live in a world of polarity. So nothing is just black and white, right? And it all depends on how you're dealing with specific situations. So I always want to cover the different possibilities of outcomes, right? Because on its highest form, these are massive breakthroughs. And I'm not fully against tapping into your emotions and feeling angry about something, because sometimes this anger is guiding you on a new path and saying, okay, I'm no longer going to take this BS. That's it, right? And that's this energy. I'm going to go a new direction. I'm going to think about my future and I'm going to let this go. So sometimes it doesn't have to be a bad thing, okay? But it's personal for everyone. And is it reasonable? I cannot tell that for you. You have to look within to feel your emotions, to feel if this is the right thing or not. And Pluto is a very intuitive sign, right? Pluto can really, really help you see things for what they are, okay? That's why you see a lot of people with heavy Pluto placements, or like a very heavy Scorpio placements. They could be a bit skeptical because they can see the BS from very far away, okay? And that could make you a bit skeptical sometimes. But there is a higher form. And right now we do see the split on Earth, right? We're seeing people grow, and we're seeing people struggling. Because in this time, you cannot hide in the underworld anymore. Everything is coming to the surface. Because this is the only way how you can run in these higher vibration. And this is the reason why I'm making this channel, to help you integrate and to not just be in la la land and be like, oh, let's be happy, blah, blah, blah. No, sometimes you have to be uncomfortable to get through stuff, right? And this is what makes you grow more than ever, okay? That's why on my channel, you see I cover a lot of heavy aspects. And I love that, because you know what? Let's do this. Let's solve this karma, because everyone can go above their chart through meditation, through certain techniques, okay? So I'm very passionate about that. That's my Mars conjunct Uranus. That's my passion for the future. I really want to open your mind so you can grow and become the best version of yourself. And also, this full moon is in a square. So we're basically having a T-square with Chiron, okay? So we're having the parents or authority, you know, there could be issues with authority coming up right now. And Chiron is the wounded healer, right? So you're gonna have to sometimes feel the pain in order to heal it. And which people can help others best? The people that have been through it themselves. So they can help others because they know what it feels like, right? They have the empathy and the wound, they've had it themselves and they know how to heal it, right? So that's why it's going to be such a transformative day. It's going to be a bit uncomfortable, but at the same time, these new ideas are going to flash. And you know what? I'm going to do that because I no longer want to be in my woundings and in my pain. I want to look forward and I want to make new plans, okay? So this is what's going to happen. You're going to continue the story of last month and you're going to be like, you know what? I'm going to do this. Why not? Let's do it. Let's go for it, okay? So very transformative energies. We have Mars in a sextile with Neptune. So thinking big, thinking visions, okay? Being a visionary and growing spiritually, right? Mars and Uranus together could also mean Kundalini for the people that are working on their spiritual journey, okay? Nothing to be afraid of. I'm a huge fan of letting everything come naturally, because it will come up when you're ready, when your chakras are open. You will not get anything you're not ready for, okay? So people are scared that they are opening up stuff, but you won't get it unless you're ready. So there's never any fear. And if you don't do it too quick or being too impatient with spiritual awakening, it will come naturally, and then you won't have this really scary things. You need to be in the right vibration, and then things will open up and you will have the bliss. If you open up on a lower frequency, then yes, it could be possibly not so great, but then you have to work on elevating, okay? I think we can move on to the signs right now. Let me get the charts up. For all the signs. All right, let's go. All right, let's start with Aries. Aries, sun, moon, and rising. So for you, we have this full moon in the last degree in your 4th house, okay? And it's opposing your 10th house. So you might close up and round up something regarding your home situation. So maybe there's some breakthrough there, okay? There could be some changes in the home. You could be like, I've had enough. This needs to happen now. I need to work on this. Maybe you want to redecorate the place. Some of you maybe are going to spend some time working from home, or you could be moving for a job. Some Aries, you have moved for a job, okay? And you could be rounding up the situation. Neptune, okay? Because there's a strong connection with Neptune as well. And especially if you're an early degree between 0 and 5 degree Aries, you're going to have Neptune really bringing you to a higher level of spirituality, okay? You could be getting a huge awakening. On the worst side of this is addiction. So be aware that you want to be in a frequency by drinking too much or substances, okay? This is the lower vibration of this. Your moon is in a conjunction with Pluto, and Pluto is, it depends on your Placidus chart, right? It's either still in the 10th house or the 11th house. So there will be some transformation when it comes to your work. So you're gonna think like, is this job still something I want to do? Is this suiting me? Is this something I want to continue doing? Okay. This could also be awakened by your friends or your family. You could be having a conversation and they could tell you like, hey, maybe this job that you're doing is not suiting you anymore. Or maybe it's time to speak up about something, because you have Mars in the 3rd house, okay? So do be aware, because you're probably a bit chatty, Aries, especially with Jupiter in the 3rd house. So studying is amazing for you. Writing, reading, but it could also lead to a bit of restlessness, okay? You might be having so many thoughts and so many ideas that you don't know where to put all those ideas, okay? Especially if you also have a strong Mercury in your chart, you're gonna have so many thoughts. Or you have any planets in the 3rd house, you're gonna be overwhelmed a little bit. So write down your thoughts. Tell people around you, I have many planets in Gemini in the 3rd house, so I'm a little bit it's a bit busy over here. So try to meditate sometimes and channel the calm through, or write down, journal, stuff like that. That's really important for you right now. Ooh, Venus is in the 5th house, and it's in a sextile with Jupiter in the 3rd house. So you might be having a beautiful romantic time around this full moon. You could be meeting someone from the past or a past life if you're single. This is because the South Node is in the 7th house, okay? This could be bringing someone back. Unleash your creativity. What a timing, right, that I draw this card, because the 5th house is also related to your creativity. So create, maybe spend some time at home, spend some time with family, think about the workplace, like what do you want to do for work? Maybe this hobby is something you would like to do for work, right? So there could be some new opportunities coming in. And Chiron in your sign is bringing out those woundings, like what is preventing you from being in your full authenticity, okay? Look at that. Have faith. Have faith, right? Number 22. This is a master number. So this year, your ideas can be absolutely brilliant. Uranus in the 2nd house could also mean you have amazing ideas with money, okay? There could be some breakthroughs coming in, like I can do this hobby and make money and earn money, okay? On the darker side, watch your money, okay? It could be going out, but it could also be coming in. Uranus is unpredictable, so you never know. That's my message for you, my amazing Aries. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. And also, I'm coming so close to 9,000 subscribers. So keep watching, because in my next video, I'm most likely going to be in my new place, and I'm also going to do some giveaways. So watch my videos, because if I hit 9,000, I'm gonna do a few giveaways and to my subscribers. Anyways, thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you next time. Let's move on to Taurus. So Taurus sun, moon, and rising. So for you, we have this full moon in Capricorn and your fellow earth sign, okay? And especially if you're an early degree Taurus rising, you have Pluto very close to your midheaven. So a lot of transformation is happening when it comes to your career. So you might be doing one thing and you will suddenly shift to another job, okay? And yeah, especially, and even sun, moon, you're in a square with Pluto. So there is a lot of changes happening internally, emotionally. You are discovering part of yourself that you didn't know they were there. You're here to release them right now, okay? And because Capricorn is in the 9th house, it could be that you're going on a holiday. This could be also a holiday for work, and this could literally transform the way you see yourself, but also what you see yourself doing when it comes to your career, okay? Yeah, so traveling, that's definitely on the cards for a lot of you Taurus. And also maybe when you're traveling, you're going to appreciate your home even more, right? Because Venus is in the 4th house and it's making a sextile with Jupiter in the 2nd house. So if you are, maybe you just sold a home, you just bought a home, you're traveling and you're just really excited to be in this place, okay? You could have definitely some breakthroughs with money. Money is good for you. You can find new ways on how to make money. So very exciting, very transformative time, okay? And there could be some subconscious patterns coming up around this full moon, because the full moon is in a square with Chiron, and Chiron is in your 12th house. 12th house is your subconscious. So you might be feeling like, I don't want to be alone. I don't like to be alone right now. Or some pains might come up and they are there for you to heal, okay? When you are going to sign any contracts, make sure to not be too spontaneous, okay? Also, we are already in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde. So it's just to keep extra attention, to pay extra attention to whatever it is you're signing, okay? Dreams. So Taurus, you are following your dreams right now, right? Some of you are manifesting as well. You are manifesting the things that you would like to have, and you are ready to follow your dreams. You've been having Uranus in the first house. This is a new direction. And maybe you had to change directions a few times, right? Maybe you had to try different directions in order to find the right one for you. Maybe now you let go that even things are not 100% stable. You can find stability in being unstable, okay? You can find stability in being unstable. Sometimes you're gonna have to go with the flow. That's what you've learned. And look at that, the Phoenix rising. So you're coming out and coming back stronger. Look at that, this person is so determined. And you've been increasing, right? I don't know why some of you that are watching are 32. Let me know in the comments if that's you. But in general, all of you, you are transforming. You are letting go of certain patterns because you have this square, especially if you're an early degree Taurus, you are transforming your emotions, your identity, and you're putting yourself on the map because you know now that you count as well and that there is a place for you, okay? So a lot of good things, okay? Yeah, follow your heart, I would say. And yeah, that's my message for you. I wanted to talk and say something, but I'm stuck now. Anyways, thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos. I'm soon going to hit 9,000 subscribers. And when I do, I will do some giveaways. So subscribe to my channel so you can be updated with my videos when I'm doing the free giveaways. And most likely next month. Let's see how it goes. So thank you so much, and I super appreciate you. Wishing you a lovely, lovely summer. Let's move on now to Gemini. So Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For you, we have Capricorn in your 8th house, and it's in a conjunction with Pluto. And Pluto is in an opposition with your sun, right? Because with a full moon, we always have an opposition between the sun and the moon. And this means double transformation because the 8th house is ruled by Scorpio. And Scorpio means transformation. Capricorn is all about authority and business. So you are finding that you are breaking through maybe your dislike for authority, right? And you have Saturn in the 10th house. So a lot of things have to do right now with the authority, okay? With your job. And you are maybe coming closer to what it is that you really like. And maybe you have to make some difficult decisions, or you are making some difficult decisions. Jupiter in the 1st house is pushing you in a new direction, a new start, okay? I always say don't make any reckless decisions but you have to always internally feel when it is time to make those decisions. However, you have Uranus and Mars in a conjunction, and Mars just entered your sign, okay? So especially if you're an early degree Sun, Moon, Rising, you will be making some impulsive decisions, okay? You're gonna feel a bit restless, but you might actually be carried by the universe, and it's gonna lead you towards a better place, okay? Then we have Venus in the 3rd house in a sextile with Jupiter. So some conversations are literally gonna help you get back on track. And there's also a bit of an impulsive thing to your energies because Mercury is in the 3rd house in a square with Uranus, okay? And this could mean that you're a bit restless, it's hard to sleep, there's a little bit of a restless energy, and also at the same time you're feeling excited because you know something new is coming. right? Beauty. So I feel that this is something you've been working on, like beauty starts on the inside. When you feel beautiful on the inside, it can be seen on the outside, okay? Because you will get a glow, you will have a lift up instead of lifting the face, right? You don't need to do that. You can actually, when you do your spiritual work, you will automatically look better. And this has to do with your food. This has to do with the energies, okay? So, and some organic facial creams. Let me get you another. This full moon is also in a square with Chiron, so there might be some painful situations when it comes to your friendships. Maybe you have to say goodbye to some friends, or it's something uncomfortable is going on. You have to solve that, or they have to solve that with you, okay? But there might be some painful situations with your friends. I got this card as well for Taurus, dreams, okay? So Gemini, it's time to follow your dreams and to really find your tribe among the people that maybe aren't supposed to be a part of your tribe, okay? So you are filtering on many levels with the job, with your friends, and also you are going to break through and start something new, okay? You're gonna be guided. It will be automatic, okay? So trust that everything is gonna be okay. So yeah, that's my message for you, my amazing Geminis. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. Just keep an eye on my channel as well, because I'm soon hitting 9,000 subscribers. And as you know, each time I have a round number of subscribers, I do some free giveaways. So keep an eye on my videos, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for being here. I super appreciate you. See you next time. Let's move on to Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So for you we have, we have Capricorn in the 7th house. This is the second full moon in your 7th house, okay? So there is a lot of transformation happening when it comes to your relationships, okay? It could be that some uncomfortable feelings are coming up. If you're in a relationship or not, it doesn't matter, okay? So if you are in a relationship, you might be having some feelings that you have been suppressing for a while. Pluto will get them out, okay? So it's better to face them, to see them, to talk with someone about it, okay? This could be a friend, a therapist. This could be through writing it down, because sometimes it's hard to call things as it is, right? Can have to do with someone else, can have to do with your own feelings, and maybe there is an easy resolution. Maybe you can talk things through with your partner, but if you don't verbalize it, you can't talk about it. If you're single, you might be going internal, right? And feel what it is that is hurting you the most when it comes to relationships. So yeah, sorry, the video broke down because my phone literally got overheated. That's how warm it is over here. It might also be an indication that at some point I would need a new phone. And literally my laptop crashed like 1.5 weeks ago. So it's absolutely crazy, right, what this is all doing, because we are in this Uranus flow, Uranus-Mars conjunction. I can definitely tell that it's already happening. So anyways, Cancer, you also have Venus in the 2nd house, so there could be some positive news about your money. So you could be making more money, and this could be coming true through your manifestations, because Venus is in a sextile with Jupiter, and Jupiter is in your 12th house. So it's time to manifest, and it's time to ask for what it is that you want when it comes to money, okay? We don't have to be afraid about money. Money can do really good things for you, okay? So ask the universe for money. You have the South Node in the 4th house, so some of you are moving. This could be a sudden move. This could be a move for a job. You could be moving away or separating from a partner, moving in with the partner. Maybe your partner got a new job. You need to move with your partner, okay? So there's some movement there, some changes that are happening in the family. But yeah, you might be switching careers. Your spiritual journey is definitely enhancing with Jupiter in the 12th house. So you might be more interested in meditation. You might be more interested in looking up videos about spirituality. I'm sure I have a lot more Cancers now watching, right? Cancer rising especially, to watch about astrology and to soak up more knowledge, because Gemini is ruled by Mercury. So you want to have more proof when it comes to spirituality. Right? And astrology, even though it isn't 100% proof, but if you look at patterns, if you're someone that studies patterns, right, you can definitely see that there's a pattern of things happening when it comes to the astrology. And I think it's so interesting, because when people say they are scientists and then they say, I don't believe in that, you're literally saying that the word believe, right? So you don't believe something is right without investigating it. Interesting. Because if you're someone that's a scientist, I would say you would look into things and come up with your own conclusion. I always think it's funny. Say what you mean, okay? So Cancer, there could be some situations where you're gonna have to speak up to someone, where you're gonna have to be honest to yourself, honest to your partner, honest to yourself about relationships. What is it that you want? What is it that, you know, you don't want to hear? Maybe look at this person. This could be your partner doesn't want to hear something. You don't want to hear something, but there needs to be some kind of conversation happening, okay? Maybe it is you that needs to have a conversation with yourself, okay? Victim consciousness and rejection. So either you or another person, you're maybe suffering from being rejected. Maybe you've experienced a lot of rejections and it's just really hard to get back on track after being rejected many times, right? But sometimes these rejections are a blessing in disguise, right? Because rejection is redirection. Sometimes you need to meet people, so you're going another way, right? And these rejections can literally lead you to a new destiny. And until you meet the right person, you will know that all the other people that you've met were just there to teach you things. And you can be so grateful that you waited. You can be so grateful that people came on your path to teach you these lessons, right? And I'm getting wild. So some of you just want to be free. Some of you don't want to be in a relationships, or some of you want to experience more freedom in relationships. So this is something that you can bring up, that you can talk about with your partner, right? And yeah, so that's my message for you, my lovely Cancer. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. Keep an eye on my channel, because I'm soon reaching 9,000 subscribers, and some of you know that I do some free giveaways when I reach another 1,000 subscribers more. So keep an eye on my videos, and thank you for being here. I so appreciate you, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you so much. Let's move on to Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For you, we have Capricorn in the 6th house, okay? And Pluto, and especially if you're an early degree Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, you're gonna have Pluto in an opposite sign, and the Moon is very close to that, okay? So you're gonna have to look, is the relationship I'm in healthy? Is it affecting my health? 6th house is about your health. Or have you been suppressing your emotions, and which is now affecting your health, okay? So these issues might come up. This could be issues in your relationship, or things that you were suppressing in past relationships or patterns that are didn't have a way of being resolved, and now you have the opportunity to heal them and to resolve them. Okay, and this full moon is in a square with Chiron, and Chiron is in the 9th house. So really your journey of spirituality is going to help you heal. A little form of skepticism can be there, so you investigate more and you will find the right healing spot. I have seen with a lot of people that have Chiron in the natal chart, right? Because now it's just transiting in the sky, your 9th house. But that people with Chiron in the 9th house, they have a wounding with gurus, religion. So right now, if you're feeling weak, which we all do sometimes, which we are all searching for help sometimes, which is a beautiful thing to admit, because being vulnerable is beautiful, okay? It's showing your emotions is a beautiful thing, but you have to really feel in your gut feeling that you're searching help with the right person, that you're not searching help from someone that wants you to submit and that wants you to be dependent on them, right? I remember at the beginning of my journey, when I started doing my spiritual path, I was having people, gurus contacting me for sessions, and which is strange, because why would you approach me? If you're a guru, you know that you have to attract, you send the message out. Like, promotion is not a bad thing, can be a really good thing, but you have to wait until people that resonate with you come to you. Okay, so just be aware of people that are forcing you to do coaching or saying, you know, you have to pay me 5,000 euros for 3 sessions and it's gonna change your life. Transformation takes time. An exchange of energy and money is very normal. That's very good, right? But we see, we or I, me and my guides, me and my invisible friends, we're seeing an increase in people asking for a lot of money. And of course you have to value yourself, but there's a limit, right? Unless you're working with millionaires and that's your vibration, which is okay. Jupiter in the 11th house is in a sextile with Venus in the 1st house. So Leo, if you want or not, you're gonna attract a lot of people to you. People are gonna be super drawn to you. You're gonna make a lot of new friends. You're gonna expand your community. People are just gonna be so curious to talk to you. Mercury is in your 1st house and it's in a square with Uranus in the 10th. And the 10th house is about your work, your job. So if you're signing a contract, make sure to read it. Don't sign it too quick. You could be suddenly quitting your job. Like, I've had enough. This is it. I'm gonna let it go and I'm gonna leave, okay? So whatever is boiling within you, there could be like a sudden movement, but it could also be a brilliant idea that's coming up and that's gonna transform and change your career, okay? So you have different aspects to this planet. So in the one form, you're gonna leave, and on the other hand, you could have brilliant ideas and you're just gonna put a lot of power and passion in your job, okay? I'm getting victim consciousness, but I'm kind of feeling that maybe there are a lot of people around you that are asking for your help right now. Just make sure that you are in the right place to help people, because you cannot help people when you're tired and stuff like that. And I even have to tell that to myself lately, right? Like, I've been so busy with my website, with the new business, that I had to lower the amount of readings, which is really hard for me because I really enjoy it. So yeah, I have to learn to look after myself first, because you cannot help people if you are empty of energy, right? So that's my message for you, that it's time and unleash your creativity. right? With Venus, I mean, your sign rules the 5th house. That's why you're so creative and you always have brilliant ideas on how to make things happen. And you're gonna feel that. You're gonna be like, okay, let's go. Let's do something new. If you're working online with Uranus in the 10th house, this is brilliant, right? You can launch some really good stuff right now and reach a lot of people. You might have more client base, and maybe you're gonna even do some workshops or teach for groups. Networking, all these things will expand for you. So it's a really exciting time, okay? It's transformative. You're gonna do a lot of inner work, a lot of healing. There will be some projections happening, people projecting stuff onto you. Just really look within and feel what is yours and what is that of other people, okay? So that's my message for you, my amazing Leos. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. Keep in mind, I'm soon reaching 9,000 subscribers. And among my subscribers, I'm going again to do a giveaway, free giveaway of readings, okay? So keep an eye on my videos. Thank you so much for being here. I hope to see you next time. Let's move on to Virgo. So Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. For you, we have this full moon in your fellow earth sign. And why isn't it moving? Okay, for you, it's in the fellow earth sign in the 5th house, okay? And when we look at the 5th house, we're looking at children, romance, and this is also about self-expression. And for a lot of you, you are taking your spare time, or your hobby is very often your business. I mean, I'm a Virgo. My hobby is astrology. That became my business. And there are a lot of Virgos as well who have more than one job or do several things at the same time. But you have to listen to your health right now, okay? How much can you handle? Are you doing too much, Virgo? Because this full moon is in a conjunction with Pluto. And Pluto just arrived in your 6th house. So if there's anything related to your health, it's something that is already below the surface, boiling, waiting to come out, okay? And I am a huge fan of talking to your body and asking what it is that your body needs in order to heal itself, okay? You can heal yourself if you have to be, though, on the right vibration. So you cannot fully rely on that, right? I always say go to the doctor, because there are so many healers that say you can heal yourself. People try and they pass away, okay? This is because you need to be in a certain vibration to be able to heal yourself. You need to go to the root cause of something. So I believe that those two together, the science part and the healing part, can work together, right? And it was the same with me. I had a heart problem. It just came up, okay? Medicine saved my life at that time. Then I had to work on the core issue. Where's this coming from? Why do I have that? Okay? It had to do with me giving myself away and not thinking about myself enough. And I do go back in this pattern sometimes. And I really like to give also myself an example, because I want to show all of you that I'm also doing the work, right? And that I also have my down moments, and that I'm not... I didn't reach a spiritual enlightenment and I'm now perfect and everyone needs to follow me because I'm perfect. I don't want to present any of that. I want to be like you Virgos, grounded, and I want to tell the truth and on how a healing journey works and how you can work with that, okay? So you are in a massive transformation when it comes to your career, Virgo. You have no idea. Jupiter in the 10th house, especially if you're a Virgo rising, you're gonna grow so much in your career. If you're doing something with social media, or if you're doing something with communication, right? Gemini is a communicative sign, so sales, writing, blogging, vlogging, name it, or any mercurial job where you need your brains, you will expand massively. Teaching, doctors, nurses, right? You're gonna expand in your job. You're gonna see a lot of good things happening. You could be winning awards, prizes. You could be launching a book and it could pick up, right? So this is a good time for you, okay? This is the time of your career, especially Virgo rising, okay? Especially. Yeah, so Venus is in your 12th house and it's in a sextile with the 10th house. So you could be also manifesting to even enhance more your luck when it comes to your career, okay? And because the 12th house is your subconscious beliefs. So the more you believe you deserve things, the more you believe that you deserve love, you deserve a career, all these things, the more Jupiter will expand your heart, right? Venus and Jupiter in connection. So expand your heart, know that you deserve the best, and it will come to you. The South Node in the second house, though, can drain your money. So be aware of your money. It might be like going out very quickly. And also, you know, don't go so low into the finances that you need loans, because I know the North Node is in the 8th house, which is loans, but also Chiron is there. So it's a bit difficult, okay? So just be aware of that. Let me get you a card. So Mars and Uranus conjunction in the 10th house, okay? This could be launching, like I said, something online. This could be a breakthrough in science, breakthrough in getting something new and innovative on the market. Yeah, just be aware with signing contracts, okay, that you check everything. You might be feeling a bit restless, so it could be that you have a hard time sleeping around this full moon. I'm getting temptation, Virgo. It's watch out with temptation of too many of something, okay? Too much of something, especially because Pluto is now in the 6th house, so it could be too much of wines, too many foods, too many things, okay? Just be aware, right? Too much temptation. Family and tribe and self-sabotage, okay? So during this full moon, and this is because we have the moon and Pluto, and as you know, us Virgos, we can be a little negative and self-sabotage by overthinking, right? So watch out for overthinking certain situations, maybe with the family or the home situation. What are people gonna think of me when I make this decision or when I make that decision? You are making decisions for you, and you are making decisions that that are for your highest purpose, okay? So don't let yourself or other people sabotage your path if you know that's right for you, okay? So listen to that, my lovely Virgos. So that's my message for you. If you like my videos, subscribe to my channel. And soon I'm reaching 9,000 subscribers. So for all my subscribers, keep watching my videos because I will do giveaways again very soon, okay? When I hit the 9,000 subscriber mark. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Let's move on to the next sign of Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For you, Capricorn is at the latest degree of the 4th house. And 4th house is related to your family. This is related to your home situation. And it's in a conjunction with Pluto. So you are resolving a lot of family issues, pains in the family, maybe someone that passed away, or grief, something you're healing from. Maybe it could be something from years ago that is coming up now, because Pluto is bringing up buried emotions and buried issues, okay? And do I say that right? Buried? Anyways, doesn't matter. So this might come up also with the home situation, your children, right? There could be some frustrations coming up. Like some of you could be having troubles with fertility, like if you're a woman or a man, doesn't matter. And these emotions or can have to come out, and actually there could be some healing taking place over there when it comes to children, also like some karma with your kids, with your children, that could be resolved, or you can talk to your kids and really transform together right now, okay, and heal the situation, so your harmony in the family, in the home, can be a lot better. Okay, Venus is in the 11th house, and it's in a sextile with Jupiter in the 9th. So a lot of you are traveling. Some of you are traveling. You're traveling far overseas, and you're making a lot of new friends, because Venus in the 11th house is in a sextile with Jupiter in the 9th. So you could be making a lot of new friends. This could be to traveling, or maybe you're studying something and you're making a lot of, you could be doing some summer course or a course with other people, and you might be meeting a lot of interesting individuals that could possibly stay friends with you. So or retreats, stuff like this, whatever it is that you're doing, you might be meeting people that make a lasting impression on you. And Mercury's in a square with Uranus in the 8th house, okay? So Mercury's in the 11th in Leo. So there might be some triggering conversations, but these conversations are going to help you transform, okay? At the same time, don't lend money to your new friends, because that's a big no-no around this full moon, okay? The Phoenix rising and dreams, and we got this a few times with other signs, and you are literally getting ready, and you're really coming closer to who you truly are and what it truly is that you want, because maybe you were chasing a path that was that of your partners, that was that of your parents. Maybe you were living for other people, and you're going to focus now a little bit more on what it is that you want to do, what it is that you want to follow in this lifetime, which life path, right? And I'm feeling this victim consciousness is really dissolving. So you are taking, I think it's called taking the bull by the horns, and you're really just moving forward, and you're taking the power back to yourself, right? And this is when a soulmate can come in, right? To love yourself first. And if you're already in a relationship, you can heal the relationship by loving yourself like never before. Because if you give your life to a partner and you don't think about yourself, one, it's not attractive to someone when you don't have your own personality or your own opinions, right? This is only attractive to very dominating alpha males and females that want to control you. They want you to have no opinion. But a healthy person, your soulmate, they want you to have an opinion, and they want you to grow, and you want them to grow. Do you understand? This is a healthy relationship, not to submit. I know that this is coming up a lot, like the feminine and masculine and women submitting. But let me tell you, Libra, you need to find someone that's worth submitting to, right? You're not just submitting to the first person you meet. Oh yeah, this is for women that are watching. I know there are also men watching. It's the same thing, right? Like a man, of course, you're maybe more in the leader role. But let me tell you, it's not women should submit and be like tiny doormats, right? You first need to find someone worthy of your time. Same with men, right? You want to provide, but you want to provide for someone that's going to be your support. So I do agree to a certain extent to the masculine and feminine aspect, but also you have to follow your own path. You have to follow, because not everyone is the same. Like, I don't think I'm a person that ever gonna stop working. And, you know, I'm in a relationship with someone that is truly really okay with that. And we're gonna even work together. We love that. We are so in love with what we do. And, you know, he's doing maybe more the masculine work and I'm doing more the feminine work, whatever that means, right? But it's not about giving up. your whole being. You want someone to love you for who you are. So just, I don't know, I'm being very passionate about this, but I'm sure that some of you need to hear this, right? You're not just gonna submit to someone that's not deserving, right? So this is the pride. Let go of, you know what? If you need to be single until you meet the right person, that's what you're gonna do, right? And yeah, and I'm not gonna be the person that's saying that's been in relationships all of their lives, because I'm not. I've spent a lot of years single because I knew what I'm worthy, what I deserve, and that's what I want to give to people. It's better to wait for quality than to settle for someone that's gonna make your life miserable. Because I know the whole world is set on, you know, when you have a partner, your life is complete. And when I told people, oh, I'm in a relationship, they were like, oh my God, I'm so happy for you. Like my life just started when I met someone. No, I was already happy before that. I was fine before that also, right? We didn't just, I didn't just meet someone and suddenly my life is blossoming. I'm still doing the same things. I'm still me. I'm just meeting someone that's going to help me grow spiritually, right? Because I was not going to settle for someone that is just gonna be a nice picture for the outside. No, I want someone that's gonna grow spiritually with me, and I was willing to wait for that. Anyways, I know some of you needed to hear this, and so don't settle for anyone less than you deserve, okay? Thank you so much for being here, my lovely, lovely Libras. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. Keep an eye on my channel because I'm gonna soon hit 9,000 subscribers. And as you know, I'm doing giveaways for every 1,000 subscribers. So watch my videos because I'm gonna soon give those instructions on how to win it. So thank you so much. Let's move on to Scorpio. So Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising. So for you, we have Capricorn in your 3rd house, okay? 3rd house is about traveling. So some of you are definitely traveling around this full moon. I know I am traveling around this full moon. So traveling, studying, you could be doing a retreat. Also, this holiday could bring you more work. It's almost like you're gonna submit to the calm, and suddenly more work is coming in because Venus is in the 10th house and it's in a sextile with Jupiter in your 8th house. So you could be making some money. There could be some money coming in, and 8th house is more about other people's money. So people want to maybe donate money to you, support you, or there could be some kind of investor that wants to help you. You could be getting money back from the government. Like there could be some benefits coming your way. So just be very, very open, but there might definitely be a lot of luck coming your way when it comes to your career and your finances around this full moon. Also, what did I want to say? Yeah, Pluto and the moon, right? Pluto just moved into your 4th house on the cusp, and 4th house has to do with your family, your home situation. So there's a huge transformation there, and it might be that a lot of you are going to heal part of your ancestral line, heal part of your family line around this full moon. Because the moon is in a conjunction with Pluto, it's in an opposition with the sun in Cancer. This could be your parents. 4th house is your roots, where you come from. So you're gonna be more in peace, or you're gonna find more peace in whatever happens in your family. Or maybe you had to move, you're gonna find peace in that. So there will be a huge transformation happening, and Pluto is going to take out all the dirt, everything that prevented you from being fully grounded within yourself. So what do you need to accept about yourself and your family that can help you fully take the next step? Mars is just entered your 8th house, and Uranus is in the 7th house, and it's in a square with Mercury. So be aware with communication. or what it is that you're sharing on social media, what it is that you're sharing with your partner about your job. But there could be some change of heart, change of mind. Inner child, look at that. With Saturn in the 5th house, a lot of you are healing your inner child. You're healing your family line. So there's a lot of healing that's taking place. How many times can I say healing? That's just the keyword, Scorpio. It's going to be healing, okay? I'm going to repeat it 100 times. And self-love, okay? And I'm a Scorpio rising, a Scorpio moon. So I'm also in this process. And I've been healing big time for the last 3 to 4 years. And I have moments when I fall back into my old patterns, where I fall back and I'm doing too much and I'm thinking too little about myself. And this is something that I'm working on, right? Because some patterns we got from childhood, and we learned that, you know, don't think about yourself, serve other people, because that's convenient for us if you do that, right? So each person has their own patterns, right? And the more we heal those patterns, the more we heal our family. Because ultimately, when we heal ourselves, we heal the whole family line with us. Keep that in mind. Unleash your creativity. So you can heal the inner child. You can have and increase your self-love when you work on your creativity. And some of you know that the 2nd chakra, the sacral chakra, is related to creativity. So dancing is really good, right? Especially for your feminine energy, even if you're a guy. It really helps with your, also with your energy, right? Because if you have Kundalini energy or Chi energy, it comes from below up. So you need to work on your lower chakras as well, right? Because we also have to be grounded on this planet. And where better to start than from the root of the cause? Family. Where were you born? How did you grow up? We have 2 heavy planets in the 4th and 5th house. So this is the subject. But yeah, there is a huge romantic aspect, right? You maybe libido is going up a little bit this month. You're spending a lot of time with your partner. Just make sure that, you know, you don't have too many heated conversations. Have faith. Have faith, okay? Things are gonna be okay. Things are gonna be okay, even though sometimes it seems like it's not. And sometimes it can take a while. And you know, in astrology, I see that some people sometimes go through tough times, and it can change like that. Okay, new period, energies shift. And, you know, that's why, and this is something I'm still wondering sometimes, which I feel we have power to manifest, but I also feel we can't escape fully our karma and karmic cycles. We can only embrace it sooner, take accountability, and break the cycles, right? But we can't avoid it by living in La La Land, which is very much promoted. You have to remove the block, and then you can refill it with light, with hope, with new things that you want. So you can have everything you want, but first you have to remove the block, right? And so have faith. Have faith. It's gonna be okay. And yeah, keep your eyes open on your trip for new offers, new jobs, because they could be coming your way. So thank you so much for watching, my lovely Scorpios. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. Soon I will hit 9,000 subscribers, so keep an eye on my videos, because I will do another giveaway, which I'm gonna give instructions to in my next videos when I hit that new mark. I'm so excited. I'm so thankful for all of you. So thank you so much. Let's move on now to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For you, we have this full moon in Capricorn, the second full moon at 29 degrees in your second house, okay? So there's a lot of money matters going on. There's a lot of things you have to organize when it comes to your money. And this could have to do also with a trip, because Pluto is in the 3rd house. It's in a conjunction with your moon. So you're going to have to manage your money, not overspend, because we also have Venus in the 9th house. Some of you are traveling even overseas, or you're traveling further away. With Venus there in the 9th house, you could be traveling with your partner, because Venus is in a sextile with Jupiter. But you're gonna have to work on your money management, okay? So don't overspend, save some money, but you're gonna have a beautiful time on your holiday. You could be coming closer to your partner. We do have Mars in your 7th house with Uranus. So there might be some battling with words, okay? But this ultimately can bring you closer together. Sometimes you need to have a little bit of an argument in order to come back together, because avoiding conversations is gonna lead to suppressing your emotions, and it's gonna lead to frustrations, and eventually you're gonna hate each other, okay? This is what happened in my family. We didn't talk about problems. It was always like, yeah, let's not talk about it. Let's not bring it up. Don't be so annoying to bring it up. And I started to resent, because I was like, I have all these feelings and issues that I want to discuss, and I cannot bring them up, right? I cannot talk about them. So it's really important to talk about them. But yeah, get your money, your stuff all organized. It's a story that maybe already started during the 1st full moon, and you're gonna close it down on the 2nd full moon. Unleash your creativity. I almost got this with every sign, okay? So work on your creativity. You have the North Node in the 5th house. And literally with Chiron there in the 5th house, you can turn your pain into beautiful art. Whatever art means to you, right? Art can be many things. Whatever creativity and art means to you. Have faith. Have faith. This is especially because you have Venus in the 9th house. So this is a really beautiful time to come back to yourself, to do some inner work. So maybe you can take some time on your holiday to self-reflect. It could be that you're going on a retreat. Family and tribe. You have Saturn in the 4th house. So you can definitely go inward, and we have Cancer, right? The sun in Cancer and the moon in Capricorn, and they're in contact with Pluto. So it's time to heal the family, issues with the family or with your siblings, because Pluto is in the 3rd house. 3rd house could represent your neighbors, your siblings, the area where you live in. You're gonna heal. Yeah, you're gonna heal that. How teachable are you? So you could be dealing with a cycle that happened to you before, and you're gonna be like, what? I thought I resolved that cycle. Why is it coming back? Because the universe is testing you. Have you learned your lesson or not? Okay? Outside of that, some of you could be meeting someone on a trip, okay? Some of you could be meeting someone on a trip, and it could be like a sudden thing. So if you're looking for love, this could be on a trip, okay? So that could be very exciting. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, my amazing Sagittarius. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below how this resonates with you. Also, I'm hitting soon 9,000 subscribers, so as you know, I will do some giveaways, so keep an eye on my videos, because I will do another giveaway for one of my subscribers. Thank you so much. Let's move on to Capricorn. So Capricorn, we have had you in the limelight, and we're gonna have that once more, because your this full moon at 29 degrees is going to be in your sign. And check out if you have your sun, your moon, your rising, or any other planets at 29 degrees, because then you will be highly impacted. Not only because the moon is there, but also because Pluto is involved. And trust me, Capricorn, I know you've had Pluto for such a long time in your sign, you had to go through so many cycles. You came out a different person, right? Because Pluto wants you to learn certain lessons, break certain karmic patterns. And these patterns could have to do with your identity, with your emotions, but also with your work. So it could be that you had to transform and it had to direct you to the right job. Now Pluto will move back just a little bit more in your sign, and then it will stay in Aquarius. But for now, this full moon, it's at 0 degrees in Aquarius, and the moon is at 29 degrees in your sign. So you're gonna transform the way you look at money. So it's gonna be like, oh, is the job that I'm doing bringing in enough money? So you're gonna look at some money management. Also, there will be a highlight on partnerships. So do you feel like you are giving too much in a relationship, or someone is giving too much into yourself in the relationship? There needs to be a balance between give and take. Any imbalance between that right now is going to be brought up to you. So you're going to have these emotions and feelings coming up, and they're going to show you like, hey, you have to also take care of yourself, of your own health, and of your own being before you can give to the other. So first you have to reset and come in alignment with yourself, okay? We have Venus in the 8th house in a sextile with Jupiter in the 6th. So there might be some tax returns that could be beneficial to you. More clients could be coming in for you. Also, you could be more working with communication in your jobs, using real, how do you say that? Well, my communication skills are not doing great at the moment. But you're gonna use the right words. It's gonna attract the right people. So you're gonna have a lot of opportunities. And there might be some money coming back from tax returns or from insurances. But Mercury is in a square with Uranus. So don't gamble the money you win. You could even be winning money with gambling, okay? That's like a sudden thing, but don't overthrow your money in the wrong directions. Don't give all the money to a partner or to your children, okay? Spend your money wisely, only to what is highly necessary, okay? Family and tribe. So I do feel that you want to be around family, but also you're feeling quite uncomfortable with your family at the same time because of Chiron in the 4th house, and it is in a square with the sun and the moon. So maybe your partner doesn't feel good with your family. Maybe you don't want to be at home so much anymore. You want to go more outside. So there could be some uncomfortable feelings between your partner and your family, or you and your partner's family, okay? I'm getting hole in the soul. That sounds very harsh. This is just you reflecting on what you feel that you're missing. If something is missing, this you have to talk about. And you have to also look within to see how you can help yourself to love yourself, so you don't have to look for the thing that's missing on the outside, right? It could have to do with the rejection. Maybe you're afraid that someone's gonna reject you, or you're afraid someone's gonna walk away from you, like a friend or a partner, or the emptiness that you could be feeling sometimes could be coming from a past of having so many rejections. So you have a really, really good chance now to heal that, right? You can do that by looking at your inner child and by being very creative. So take back your creativity, and this could heal so many things, because sometimes we all get a little lost and we have to really feel what it is that we're missing, and we shouldn't look for that in other people, but we have to look for it in ourselves, because only we can help ourselves, only we can heal ourselves, and that's all. So thank you so much for watching, my lovely Capricorn. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below how this resonates with you, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you so much. Let's move on to Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So for you, we have this full moon in Capricorn in your 12th house. And 12th house has to do with, that was a fly, by the way. I think there's a fly going around. So you don't think there are scary things flying. It's just a fly. So 12th house is about your dreams. It's about the subconscious. So you're healing a huge part of your internal emotions. Pluto is on your ascendant, on Sun and Moon if you're an early degree Aquarius. And the Moon in Capricorn is in the 12th house. So your dreams could be telling you a lot right now. At the same time, Venus is in the 7th house and it's in a sextile with Jupiter in the 5th. So some of you Aquarius, especially Aquarius rising, and I know this is a more rarer, however you say it, the more rare ascendant. So cool. If I have any watchers who are Aquarius ascendant, welcome. But yeah, you have a huge opportunity to attract someone in your life. We do have Mercury in a square with Uranus in the 4th house. So it could be a sudden move for some of you, moving for a partner. This could also be that there could be interesting conversations with the person you meet and you're gonna click right away, and this person could be giving you ideas on where you would like to live or where you would like to move. Courage. You're gonna have the courage to stand up for yourself, and you're learning that because Chiron is in the 3rd house and you're learning and healing on how to stand up for yourself and how to speak up on certain situations where you're not comfortable. Pluto is transforming you in so many ways, and this full moon is touching Pluto. So anything uncomfortable coming up, take it as a huge blessing, okay? Because this is gonna help you get rid of karmic cycles. It's cleaning up the body because you're making space for better things, like a romantic partner for some of you, okay? This is also a beautiful time, like some of you get pregnant. If you don't want that, protect yourself. Beauty. This is you figuring out that there's beauty in everything. There's beauty in you, there's beauty in the cycle of life, there's beauty in the good, and there's beauty in the bad. Because these bad things that happen to you, they led you to more self-love, they led you to more patience, and they led you to enjoy life more than ever. So you're being so courageous right now, you're learning so many things, and you're gonna grow like never before. Phoenix rising, boom, this card telling you right away what's going on. You are like a phoenix rising from the ashes. You're learning a lot of things about yourself, about what it is you like, what it is you want. And this is just, you know, you're on the right track. And don't think you're going backwards because things are not always working out the way you want. Actually, sometimes you have to go through the pain in order to let them go. So give it time, give yourself space, because giving yourself space is making space for really good things to come your way, okay? It doesn't always stay that way. So have fun, because good things can definitely happen for you. Anyways, thank you for watching, my lovely Aquarius. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below how this resonates with you. I'm soon hitting 9,000 subscribers. I'm so excited about that. So I'm gonna do another giveaway, so keep an eye on my videos so I can announce to you, right, among one of my... Okay, so if you're still watching, Aquarius, thank you so much, and I hope to see you next time. My phone went off once again. This is a typical Uranus Mercury aspect, okay? but I'm getting the video together. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. So thank you so much. Let's move on to Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So for you, we have Capricorn in your 11th house, and Pluto's moved into your 12th house. So what is going on is that a lot of subconscious patterns regarding friendships, regarding community are going to come up, okay? These are literally the last few lessons for you to see who is right for you and who is not. This could also have to do with, for example, a business that is very focused on the public. This could have to do that maybe you are teaching for the public or you are working with crowds, okay? And there might be a lot of lessons into that, and you're becoming more comfortable maybe with public speaking or taking responsibilities for huge companies, okay? A lot of you are having a lot of responsibilities at the moment where you could be having maybe a top job or a really good career or business, but there's just a lot that's coming on your plate with that because Saturn is in your sign in the first house. At the same time, being at home is good for you at this time with Jupiter in the 4th house. It's in a sextile with Venus in the 6th house, so watch out for a little bit of overindulgence. Although sometimes there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you have to treat yourself a little bit. But selling a house, buying a house, this could suddenly happen very, very fast. With Mercury square Uranus, there could be quick communication. Make sure, right, because Uranus is in a conjunction with Mars and they're on the cusp of the 4th house. So make sure that you make good agreements and that things are not going so fast that you're missing some details, because we are also in the shadow side of Mercury retrograde, which will be happening very, very soon, okay? Which will be happening at the beginning of August. Let me get you some cards. Yeah, so communities, friends, also vivid dreams. Like some of you could be having predictive dreams. You are breaking down so many karmic cycles at this time. Things might be a bit tough, especially if Saturn is on your sun, moon, and rising, right? Around at the moment, at this time, at this full moon, it will be at 19 degrees. So check if you have any planets in Pisces at 19 degrees, because then you will be highly impacted. But this cycle is maturing you. It's breaking down those karmic cycles. And you know, you're gonna learn so many things, and your spirituality is increasing, okay? Because sometimes we have to go through hard times in order to raise our vibration, and we're letting go of all the heaviness. I'm getting sexuality. Like some of you are removing blocks regarding your sexuality, letting go of those, because the South Node is in the 8th house. This has to do with your sexuality. And also it's about feeling beautiful, feeling handsome, knowing you're good enough, your self-worth, because this full moon is in a square with Chiron, which is in your 2nd house. So it could be sometimes like you feel like you don't deserve certain things, right? That you don't deserve money, you undervalue yourself. So now you're gonna heal that part. You're gonna work on those patterns so you can have more clients, more business, and also that you're not working for nothing, right? That you also make sure you earn the right amount for the work that you're doing. Discover your life purpose. So all of the things that are happening right now are getting you closer to your life purpose, right? And out of all the signs, you're the only sign that got the card life purpose. So you are coming closer to what it is that your soul wants you to do at this time. So listen to those answers, okay? How teachable are you? So sometimes something bad needs to happen. It's a little slap in the face because right? You're gonna have to break the cycle in order to get to where you want to be. We have to be in this I don't care anymore moment. I'm just gonna go after what I want, after what I want to have. So you could be moving, you could be settling in a new place, selling a place, working from home, and right? You're gonna find your roots, and this could be after a long time where you're like, I feel at home here. This is my home. And it might be unsettling at the beginning, but you're gonna get used to it, and it's gonna bring you a lot of good stuff. Because when you're grounded, your career is also lifting up, and your self-love is going to increase tremendously, right? Because you're gonna surrender and you're gonna trust. And you're just gonna let go and trust the universe that it's gonna bring you exactly what it is that you need, and you're gonna be so strong that you can deal with whatever comes your way at this time. Yeah, you only have one goal, and those are your dreams. Having the dream life that you want, and you know you have to get through something to get there. You have to go through the uncomfortable to get to the level where you know you deserve to be. So raise your standards a little bit if you haven't already. Some of you are already on that level, but that's gonna bring you the things that you so want to achieve. Saturn doesn't want you to give up. It wants you to mature, to take responsibility, and to follow the right path that is already carved out for you. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. I'm soon hitting 9,000 subscribers, and I will do some giveaways once more. So keep an eye on my videos, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you so much. Bye bye.